That's it. He's in. Set to go. They're off and racing. So jumping away. Fairly even jump from the gates. Swindler staying out wide for the moment in behind Alfred Boucher. And he now gets a lead. Another one well away towards the far side was Alucaire. Midnight in Havana right there as well. In fact, you wouldn't really argue that anything was badly away. So Swindler getting a toe on the far side early on. Meanwhile, more stand side. Clipsham Tiger and Mohaather are up with the pace. Tracking them is Euphemia and Rock and Roll Queen. With Your Mother's Eyes towards the central part of the group, in company with Fairy Stories, both still in touch, all still in touch as they come past the halfway stage of the race. Alfred Boucher leading up here. Mohaather now coming into contention with Alucaire now driven along between the two of them in third. Swindler's come under pressure some way out here. Black colours, yellow cap over on the far side, and these four have now opened away from the others. Euphemia looking well held. Fairy Stories, moderate late progress only as they come now down towards the business end of the race. Up front, Alfred Boucher being challenged on either side by Mohaather and Swindler over on the far side. Alucaire is a close fourth as they race up towards the line. What a finish, a three-way go! Mohaather flash past together with Alfred Boucher and Swindler. The judge will pick the bones out of that. Alucaire a close fourth.
Now, unsurprisingly, officially a photo finish. Mohaather in the blue and white striped cap of Sheikh Hamad Al Maktoum, with Swindler over on the far side, in between them Alfred Boucher, and on debut a good fourth from Alucaire for Simon Crisford, who won this very race last year. But the horse who was a real drifter, who took a little while to get into the stalls as the race went almost 6 minutes late off, is on the near side. Alfred Boucher, who made up most of the pace, who was travelling very strongly on third start.
Come off the photo finish for first place.
Inside.
First number 5, Mohaather. Second, number 1. Third, number 6.
So Mohaather beats Alfred Boucher and Swindler, the very well-backed Ed Walker runner under Gerard Mosse, who was eventually a very narrow third indeed. But it was a story in certain contrast in the betting, and you could see just how well the eventual winner was travelling down on the near side. He's eventually moved over to join the horses that were, in the end, second and third. A real drifter, in contrast to the eventual third, Swindler. But he's won despite the drift.
Yeah, the second, third, fourth home were all drawn at 1, 2 and 3, so Mohaather has eventually sort of joined them really more towards far side of the centre of the course. Had a real battle. Wasn't keen to go in the stalls, and in the end it's clearer there than it looked as they went past the post with that angle.
Clear as now, isn't it? Mohaather, who went off 5 to 1, Alfred Boucher 11 to 4, Swindler 11 to 10 favourite. Let's take a full replay with the winner who broke from stall late.
Form market there, you saw the favourite goes in. Chairman of the board, can he back up that good impression he made on his debut? Here's Ian.
They're off. 8-runner race now for this Molson Coors Stakes. Yellow jacket of Dirty Rascal from 2. A little slow into stride. You Never Can Tell drops to the back of the field. As on the right in green and red as Zano and Kieran Schumacher. On the left, the silver jacket Al Mufti and Jason Watson, the first two to show. Holly Dawn has Dirty Rascal in yellow, moving through into third position. Blue jacket towards the left, show of Mosse on Athmad. Charlie Bishop on the favourite. Chairman of the board, blue and yellow right in the centre. Blue and white on the cap, Jim Crowley on Fanar is 2 from the back of the field. Tom Quealy, mainly white colours, You Never Can Tell, and distinguishing black cap for Martin Tois on Mohaather is the back marker as they get down to roughly the halfway point, and Azano strides on in front here by a length and a half. Al Mufti in second place, and then comes Dirty Rascal. Chairman of the board just ridden along a little bit, blue and yellow, 2 or 3 from the back on the right. Fanar making good progress in blue and white colours. Athmad is next, You Never Can Tell behind this. Azano, though, still leading in the 2 marker. Here's Fanar on the right coming through in with a challenge. And Mohaather, the distinguishing black cap in the mix as well. Al Mufti behind those. The others are well beaten off. Azano and Kieran Schumacher in front. But Mohaather, the outsider, Martin Tois, the black cap, has swept through to lead. Mohaather's gone on to win, and he wins by over a length. Azano in second place, and they are well clear. Al Mufti might get a narrow third verdict over Fanar in fourth.
Well, big turn up in the Horris Hill. Mohaather wins for Marcus Tregonning. Pattern race success for him. Hamdan Al Maktoum, second string Mohaather wins in the
Kingscote, store number 4, last one, all in, set. They're off. A race with 7 furlongs to trip here. Tailor-Made is the slowest one away. He's an Arab, the blue and yellow. Little bit awkward at the start and drops to be the back marker. The light blue, Boitron, Sylvester de Souza is in front in the early part. On the right with the noseband, Hello Hume Zane, James Doyle in the blue and white. Also a blue and white jacket behind him, Mohaather and Jim Crowley. He's just preceded by Tom Marquand on Urban Icon with the black sleeves, who's holding 3rd place. No Nonsense, purple jacket, Gerald Mosley travels in 5th. Red and white jacket, Great Scott and Richard Kingscote is next. Then Stevie Donoghue in green and red on Tailor-Made. Sean Levy in blue and yellow on He's an Arab at the rear of the field as they head down to halfway in this Watership Downstud Greenham Stakes. Still, Boitron strides along in front. Pressed by Hello Hume Zane towards the right in 2nd position. Right in behind him, Urban Icon, and then comes Mohaather. On the left, No Nonsense trying to get into contention. Great Scott is behind those, heading down to the 2 marker. On the right, Mohaather delivering a challenge with the noseband is Hello Hume Zane. Boitron the light blue, and nearest to us is Urban Icon the black sleeves. Great Scott is running on as well. At the furlong pole though, Mohaather has gone through to a length and a half lead. Great Scott and Urban Icon are chasing him down as they race towards the line. Mohaather and Jim Crowley about a length ahead, and they're going to win. Mohaather's won, Great Scott in 2nd place, Urban Icon in 3rd. Very tight 4th beyond the knob between the nose-banded Hello Hume Zane and the light blue Boitron.
Well, it might just be that trainer Marcus Tregonning is back in the classic big time, because Mohaather has booked his ticket to better things with affluent success in the Watership Downstud Greenham Stakes in the silks of Sheikh Hamdan.
Lined up, Accidental Agent into stall 9, and they're away. And away to a pretty level break, and a little bit of a difference of opinion amongst the jockeys. Safe Voyage cut in behind runners towards the centre. Phoenix of Spain going forward, so too Voracious, who leads the way towards the far side. Voracious from Phoenix of Spain, who's followed by Ben Battle. On the far side, Magna Grecia is a little isolated, but against that far running rail. Happy Power is chasing them, a couple of lengths to Accidental Agent from King of Change, and then moving up towards the outside now in the red jacket, King of Comedy. As they race on towards the halfway stage, Imaging is further back from the Revenant, and then Mohaather, Raising Sand, is being held up with Century Dream, and Move Swiftly, Lord Glitters is towards the rear with Safe Voyage. Voracious has opened up into a 3-length lead, maybe 3.5 lengths to Phoenix of Spain and Magna Grecia, and they are followed by Happy Power. Ben Battle towards the outside in the all blue jacket, Accidental Agent, and then behind these races, King of Change. On the right then is King of Comedy and Frankie Dettori getting closer, followed by Imaging. The Revenant is trying to get out, being held in by Imaging. As they race on now with 2 furlongs left to travel. Mohaather's got a bit of ground to make up. Century Dream is pulled very wide. Voracious still leading the way, chased by Happy Power, and here's King of Change now being delivered. Out wide is the Revenant, and King of Change loomed up to lead the way from Voracious. The Revenant is after this new leader, King of Change, by 2.5 lengths to the Revenant as they race inside the final furlong. Then Safe Voyage, King of Change just wandering off a true line. The Revenant slightly impeded perhaps, but King of Change is on top, and King of Change wins. King of Change from the Revenant. Safe Voyage through for 3rd. The long-time leader Voracious holding on for 4th.
The result of our 4th race is first, number 10, King of Change. Second, number 8. Third, number 7. And the 4th place horse, number 16. The full result to the Group 1 Queen Elizabeth II Stakes. First, number 10, King of Change.
I don't think they are.
That's it, all in and set. They're off. They race away, get away to a fairly decent line. Duke of Hazelwood fast away, but restrained as Mari's Diamond's going to lead him near side. Circus Maximus more down the centre, and his market rival Terrabellum is right up there as well. Space Traveller and Roseman behind these, and then Fox, Chairman, Bilston, Brook and Escobar to Plumatic and Turgerman. Turgerman with the pink cap, the black cap then of Moustache is in company with this. They're followed further back in the field by Escobar. Escobar, Bilston Brook, and then comes Mohaather, blue and white on the cap, who's towards the right. Accidental Agent, who won this 2 years ago. Orange cap is towards the back of the field. Duke of Hazzard got out well, but has been restrained and is at the rear of the field of the Queen Anne Stakes as they approach now the halfway stage. And in light blue, Joe Fanning on Mari's Diamond has the advantage. The white cap of Circus Maximus, a neck behind in second place, and then in blue and white is Sylvester de Souza on Fox Chairman. Yellow Jacket of Roseman precedes him. Terrabellum, Frankie Dettori, the blue colours, about 3 from the left in blue, right in behind the leaders. Bilston Brook with a white face is next. Space Traveller behind this. They're followed through by Moustachery. Duke of Hazzard's gone to the extreme left. Circuited the whole field now as they head down inside the last 2. Mari's Diamond plugging on gamely. Here's Circus Maximus and Terrabellum to put down the challenges, though. Roseman is back in 4th position. Space Traveller behind these. Terrabellum and Frankie's just taken the lead now. Circus Maximus, though, is fighting back very strongly with a white cap as they race towards the line. Terrabellum and Circus Maximus, they are absolutely together. And they've won it 2 or 3 lengths clear to Mari's Diamond and Roseman. Space Travel, Accidental Agent, and behind those Mohaather.
Well, it's officially a photo finish, but Jim, we were saying this is what Circus Maximus likes. He loves the scrap, he loves to go toe-to-toe with his rivals, and he's had a real tussle with Terrabellum there. I'm not going to speculate on the result until we get it, but that was an exceptional race.
Yeah, it was. It was run just steadily. It suited horses ridden handily. Circus Maximus's performance very similar to last year when he won the St James's Palace Stakes. Here we come with the head bobber now. I was pretty sure, yeah, he's got it.
Ready. And 11 runners are set. And they're off in this Betfred Summer Mile over 1 mile. Marie's Diamond predictably away well. So too Scardu, Dukes of Hazzard, the pink and green colours, and also Urban Icon. Just ploughing his own furrow, having been drawn widest, is Lord Tennyson, the Godolphin Blue. And making a move to go and join that horse, or at least track, is Pat Dobbs on board Beat Le Bon. Sandonato is keen, following Mohaather, who's fairly close to the pace, the blue and white striped cap. Urban Icon is just back in midfield and towards the rear, just tightened up slightly. Zaki, along with Bless Him and Lord Glitters, former Queen Anne winner just last year, is also towards the back of the field as they now run towards halfway. Not quite there yet. Around 8 or 9 lengths would separate the field that's led by Marie's Diamond. Lord Tennyson has come across to keep the leader company. Scardu is in behind with Beat Le Bon on the outer. Urban Icon followed by Mohaather, the favourite, running in 6th position. Duke of Hazzard is on the rail. Then Zaki, Sandonato, Lord Glitters, and Bless Him is the back marker as they make the turn into the home straight, and they've come inside the 3 in the Betfred Summer Mile, the day's feature. Marie's Diamond, 3rd in the Queen Anne last month, now shaken up by Joe Fanning. Lord Tennyson poised to strike first. Scardu, Beat Le Bon going for the inside. Duke of Hazzard, Urban Icon running a big race. Then Zaki. Mohaather is towards the right. Dane O'Neill's just nursing this horse closer now. He looks fairly confident. It's Urban Icon, Duke of Hazzard about to be picked up by Mohaather. Sandonato running a blinder on his comeback, but Mohaather has got to the front, running towards the last half furlong, and it's Mohaather chased all the way by Duke of Hazzard. Sandonato, Lord Glitters plugging on, but Mohaather was different gear and won the Summer Mile. 2nd, Sandonato, Duke of Hazzard, that's close. Then Lord Glitters, Urban Icon next.
Here we come with the head bobber now. I was pretty sure, yeah, he's got it.
Ready.
They're off. They race away, then Kamiko gets out very smartly indeed and is the first one to lead this Cadar Sussex Stakes. Going with him, though, Circus Maximus in the white cap, a dark jacket of Vatican City, and Wichita in purple is wide on the course. Mohaather in blue and white is up there as well, and then Sandonato, a yellow jacket, and the pink cap of Siskin and Colin Keane is just at the rear of a very well-bunched field. After a couple of furlongs, there's only 5 lengths between them. Ryan Moore and Circus Maximus just goes on to lead. Dark blue jacket for William Buick on Vatican City in 2nd. Asheen Murphy against the running rail. Kamiko in 3rd. Purple jacket for Frankie on Wichita showing in 4th as they get to halfway. Blue and white for Jim Crowley, Mohaather. Yellow jacket Andrea Zenni around the outside of a pink cap for Colin Keane on Siskin as they move them towards the home straight. Circus Maximus bowls along by over a length and a half.
Vatican City with a white face in second, driven along to try and keep up with one of his stablemates. Kamiko is next, the purple jacket behind this is Wichita. Sam Donato, yellow jacket towards the outside, making progress. Siskin is held up still at the rear of the field. They've got to the 2 marker. Sam Donato runs a massive race at a big price here. Siskin is trailing him through on the outside. Circus Maximus, Kamiko is looking for room as well. Still there is Wichita as they head down to the closing stages. Circus Maximus is very brave. Siskin and Mohaather in the blue and white coming down the outside to challenge. Mohaather in the blue and white comes late on to grab victory in the cut-off. Sussex, Circus Maximus in second, then Siskin, Kamiko, Wichita behind those. Sam Donato, last home, Vatican City.